All right. Welcome back to another YouTube video. And this time I wanted to say just thank you because on the last video we got 200 views or 230, I'm not too sure. So for those who wants to, just keep learning or deeper, here is my Instagram account. So in today's video, we're gonna see, how someone who his entire life was weak mentally and physically, and how you can overcome, how I did it, and basically showing you real things that you can actually apply to yourself, to your personal life, right? Because I know there is so many bullshit out there where, they just say, do this, do that, and your life is gonna change 100%. And the reality is what you're doing week by week and how you structure your days. So for those who don't know me, I'm from Argentina originally. I'm living in Europe now. And one of the best decisions that I ever made was move out of my country, right? Because it makes me, I put myself in a really hard situation, in a really uncomfortable situation. So that makes me understand how, what actually are capable to do. There is no limits. The only limit that you set up is because of your thoughts, and your limitations are mental blocks that you can easily break only if you are committed to put yourself in hard situations, in uncomfortable situations. So, I just wanted to give you a quick introduction that I born with zero genetic of, being stronger or like any base or background to do sports. I was playing games the whole time with 17, 18 years old, and I can tell that I was not happy with myself. I was in this, circle playing League of Legends, Minecraft, and I was seeing my life, through these games. And literally one day, I say to myself, I'm tired of being weak. I'm tired of being not stronger to, start putting myself first to start building myself up. That was the things that makes me, realize, you cannot live this life in this shape. Because it's not only the way that you look, it's the way that you act and the way that you see yourself, not physically, I mean mentally. If you can gain confidence, if you can be more secure with your personal thoughts, the only way that you are going to reach that is if you can believe in yourself first. So the first step is one of the most important ones, because I was not strong, I was weak, I was a kid with some dreams, but that kid with some dreams is the man that becomes later on. Just because of a small decision and a small action, it makes me change my life and travel around the world, doing what I love, working out, helping people online. But this started a couple years ago when I was at home. I was training on a park. The park was horrible, but the intention was there. What I'm trying to say is most of the time, me and you, we are uncomfortable with how we perceive ourselves, and we used to say, me before or me in the past, I was a person that was not strong enough to make decisions, to do all the things, to take the responsibility. But you need to realize, and that makes me, think about, let's make a YouTube video. Let's talk about this. But the point where you actually change is the deepest point, that you are gonna be. Because imagine if you are, all set up, everything is okay, you are perfect, there is no urgency, there is no insecure. What is the point of changing, or what is the hungry of changing your sorry hunting your dreams? You know what I mean? Like, there is no point of changing your life if there is no urgency. So you have to set up a goal and be honest with yourself and say, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of being average. I'm tired of being unhappy with myself. You look at the mirror and you see, this kid with, zero responsibility and making excuses the whole time. And that's where you understand and you take action. Everything after is the consequence of taking the first step, the first action, So what you're seeing here is the guy that wanted to change without any knowledge, without any background, without nothing, just intention. Then, of course, you are going to become better and you are going to overcome those fears and you're going to learn how to live with them. But also, you have to understand that some people, they want to change, right? They overstress and they used to think or, wait the perfect time just because they don't have the perfect background. And let me tell you one thing. If you don't create urgency, if you are not on your deepest part of your life, where you are unhappy with yourself, you are not hungry enough to actually change your lifestyle and change, everything around you. Because I can tell you that because I was there. And I was tired of, being this kid, insecure, zero confidence with myself, with my work. And I wanted to change. I wanted to be someone who believed in himself and in his words. Because a real man is not the man that is stronger physically or the man who, act like a fuck boy. That's bullshit. A real man take actions and take the responsibility of their own acts. And that's, what makes you human as well. Because how you're going to pretend or how you want to change if you're not accepting the place where you are at first. So, first thing first, create that urgency, see the real pain, inside of you. And once you start, seeing yourself in this stage where you are not happy and you really want to change, that's where you are going to find any excuse because you know what it takes and you are going to make it. And no matter what, you are going to be full focus on change your lifestyle just because you don't want to be in that place where, you are unhappy, you are insecure, you don't have enough confidence. You want to go out of there. So you are going to do whatever it takes to go and become the person that you want to be, which is, strong physically and mentally. So that's the video for today. I hope you find helpful. It's like a quick message that I want to drop on this YouTube video because nowadays we only judge the person that actually is already living the lifestyle, having the results, but we don't talk about the young kid, the young girl that wants to change and take the first step, because that's where you have to be proud of yourself, because you make this first step that not too many people do. you made the click, and that's where everything start getting better, and you start getting stronger mentally and physically. Everything starts with a small action. So don't waste more time and pay attention on your acts and how are you seeing the life now, how you see yourself now. If you want to change in the future, you have to make a small action. See you, my guys. The time is over. Like always, see you on the next one. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday.